Hey everyone, it's VM Campos, Magic Fan. How are you doing? I'm doing a streaming Sunday. So usually I stream on Saturday. I'm randomly streaming at 11:49 p.m. Pacific time. And that's because I'm trying to get Twitch affiliate status. And I'm this close to getting Twitch. I'll crush your head. I'm this close to getting Twitch affiliate status. So I'm going to stream for a little bit. I'm also going to remind you, if you want a cool t-shirt like mine, if you want the official VM Campos t-shirt like this, you can go to merch.streamelements.com/VM Campos. I'll put it in the chat right there right now. Oh, hey there, Mark. Welcome again. Cooking Kids the Tea. No problem. I'll still be here. I just started. So for everyone coming to hang out, so I'm putting right here in the chat, merch.streamelements.com/VM Campos. People can get cool merch like my shirt or a mug or a hoodie, all that cool stuff. So what we're going to have happening today, switch to the game cam. I'm very close to getting affiliate status on Twitch, so I just need to play a little bit. Now, looking at what we've got going on in Arena, we've got a lot of new stuff about to happen. First of all, we have the Festival of Porphyros. We've got the Festival of the Gods that's happening for the rest of the month. I already did the Porphyros challenge, which is play an artisan deck. Then we've got some other ones coming up. We've got some other ones coming up. Do we get alerted here? Festival. Yeah. So I earned the Red Gods rewards. Then we're going to have all the gods. The one I care about basically is Erebos. We're going to have Erebos soon enough. The Black God. And it's a few sleeves. So I'll be on the lookout for that. So I already claimed those. Now this other thing that's coming in, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream it, but we have the Workshop Power and Glory. So if you don't know, that is Felden right there. Felden of the Third Path. I believe that's what that's what his official name is. And these decks were crafted around either a legendary creature or planeswalker who will serve as your commander. Don't worry, like any good commander, they're resilient. If your first choice doesn't work out for you, you can always change your selection. You can cause all the trouble you want with these until the dust settles and the event comes to a close, says Felden. Okay, find more information about the Workshop series and other new and exciting additions to Magic by visiting State of the Game. So I'm going to open that up. And let's take a quick look at the state of the game, because there's a lot of interesting things that are coming to Magic Arena. Let me just set myself up here. I forgot to actually test if I'll be able to view the web browser easily. But let's see right now. Is the web browser about to appear? Where's my web browser? Window capture. Let me just try to activate it right here. Select a settings right here. There we go. I swear I'm professional. Okay, so this is the state of the beta. Let me zoom in here. We had this state of the beta on February 6th. Now, when I read it, it's like the February 6th, and it's like February 20th. Where did I go? Why did I not even notice it? Anyway, so we had the we had the World Championship 26. Congrats to Paulo Vitor Dama de Rosa and Marcio Carvalho for making it to the top. Autumn Burchett, everyone else there, Javier Dominguez, Yellow Hat, etc. So besides that, there is a note. This is new. When you do a draft, now you can add the deck to your collection. So you'll have now that draft deck as a separate deck, which I guess you can do stuff with. And then we had the Be Your Champion, select a champion, a champion's deck. You can play with their decks. I did that. I played a few decks. That was fun. Then I tried to craft that deck myself out of the event, but it's not fully there because I still need some rares. And then we've got the stars aligned. So now you can buy the Nyx lands, 3,000 gold for each of the colors. I kind of want them all, but I don't want to pay 15,000 for them. The one I would get is the swamp, of course, probably the island. They're all cool. Even the mountain. I don't play a lot of red, but even the mountain. Then we got the Festival of the Gods. So there's a bunch of these. And first we had Fires of Purphoros, Standard Artisan. Next weekend is Nylea's Call of the Wild. This is a giant monsters emblem. What's that about? I guess like you are going to be able to summon giant monsters randomly or something. It sounds kind of fun. Then after that, a week after that, we got Heliod's Glory, Immortal Sun emblem. So we're going to get an automatic Immortal Sun turn 1, which means +1 to all your creatures. Planeswalkers are shut down, and you draw an extra card. Sounds fun. Then after that, we got Erebos' Memoir of Death, Historic Brawl. Okay, cool. We get to play Brawl in this event, Historic Brawl. Many sad things about the Wednesday Brawl is they don't have Historic Brawl on Wednesdays. So I get to play my Elenda, the Dusk Rose deck, a Black-White Vampires deck, so I can't wait for that. And then the week after that, we've got Thassa's Briny Bounty, 150-card pre-constructed singleton. They're gonna give us 150-card decks to play with? Like, these are a lot of wacky game modes that I kind of am loving, so I can't wait to try those out. Then we've got the Workshop series. Okay, this is the one I don't fully understand just yet. We're looking to expand the types of events we offer that don't require an entry fee. Bonus points if we can find some fun specialty modes that don't require deck building. Hence workshops. These limited time events are intended to give players a small taste of a variety of formats, and the only thing you have to do is show up and play. In addition to no entry fee or deck building required, workshops will also reward you for your first win each event. These rewards will vary from workshop to workshop. Some may be gold, XP, or cards. I don't really need any of these cards. For the February, here's the breakdown. Okay, Power and Glory, Brawl. If you're new to the format, we're providing a couple of decks for you to try out before Wednesday rolls around for you to head over to Guildhall. Okay, so switching back to the game, that's what's going to be available in 8 hours. I might stream it, but we'll see. So it will either have the Royal Scions or Sir Conrad. I'm probably wanting to go with Sir Conrad. It would have been really cool if they had way more of these Brawl decks to play with, to show people like, hey, here's some cool decks for you to play Brawl. Everyone should know about Brawl. Let's play Brawl. But they didn't have. So we'll look at those decks in detail in a moment. Let's get back to the article. Then sometime after that, okay, it says each workshop will begin on a Monday and be available for 48 hours. So I guess I'll probably stream on Monday just to do a little gameplay on that. The week after that, we're going to have Heroes of Theros. Play with limited decks drafted by other players who managed to earn 7x records in their event. Have you ever asked yourself what a good draft deck looks like? This is for you. Okay, so I'm sure like we're gonna have Deathsea and his amazing decks in there, and other talented limited players, and these are like pre-constructed, and that's kind of interesting. So again, free to play. You would just play them and win some stuff. Wizards gathers data. Hopefully then people play this stuff and say, I like it, and they'll give us more game modes. But we get to play with some pre-made limited decks. The week after that will be Uncharted Paths. Play with standard constructed decks purposely designed to be a little off-meta. Sure, they won't top 8, but we love them. Okay, give me more pre-made decks and some interesting stuff and play that and see what we get. So 48 hours on that. And starting tomorrow or 8 hours from now, I don't know why they don't start it at midnight. It's about to be midnight for me Pacific time. So we've got that. And then we've got changes to rank draft. Okay, so they claimed that they were going to have the current set available all the time. Let's just read it. Starting with core set 20, we made sure rank drafts of the most current set were always available alongside other drafts. The data we've seen has been counterintuitive. We started to see less overall draft play when there were more events available. Variety is the spice of life. So they're saying that when we had drafts all the time, but other events, people played the other events instead of draft. So what they're going to do is they're going to do 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. Some weeks you can draft the current set, some weeks you can't. And right now we're in the can't. So they're seeing what's going on with that. So, okay. And don't panic. We're not trying to secretly take away the ranked draft. And then once they have 8-person draft available, so they're working on having real human drafting that's coming soon. There's an Ask Me Almost Anything coming up soon to chat with people and that sort of thing. So that's the state of the beta. That's the state of the game at the moment, and we're going to be able to play those soon enough. I'm going to do real gameplay in a moment, but let me just look at these decks for a moment. So these are brawl decks. They're brawl. No, never mind. Are they? I guess they're not. I don't know why I thought it said that these were brawl decks. So what do we have? Unsummon. They're singletons, but they're not brawl, are they? Where's the... Where is... Okay, so 18 creatures, 18 non-creatures. This is it? They seem to be singleton, except for we have 7 dwarves and a bunch of planeswalkers and a bunch of red damage and a Chandra, mirror match, fabled passage, command tower. Yeah, this is a brawl deck, but it's not showing it as a brawl deck. Okay, weird. Let's go back and look at Sir Conrad. This is going to be a mono black deck. So what's in here? Cauldron Familiar, Foulmire Knight, Gutter Bones, Knight of the Ebon, Thirsting Shade, Omen of the Dead, Nyx Lotus, Liliana, Blight Bleth Catoplebis. Are you sure about that? 1 Witch's Cottage, 23 Swamps, 1 Lochtwain. So it's a mono black devotion. Grey Merchant is in here. Yeah, Grey Merchant. Okay, well, it's a mono black devotion thing. Okay, we'll see how that goes. 19 creatures, 59 creatures, average of 3. The other deck has a lower average, which I don't love, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, let's do a little bit of gameplay then. Let's play traditional standard and just play a World Championship worthy deck. Let's play the Uro deck. What's the official name of that deck anyway? Let me look that up really fast. The official name of the deck that I'm playing is Temur Reclamation. I keep calling it Uro whatever. So okay. Scry and tap. So welcome back. I'm just doing a little bit of a random gameplay because I'm this close. To getting Twitch affiliate. So we'll do a little gameplay. We've got some new modes coming up to play arena with, and so Let's just play a little bit of the ladder. Ooh, I'm battling someone named Autumn. Now, I doubt this is Autumn Lily themselves, but you never know. So they still have 3 mana. They're ramping hardcore, but they're passing. Now, if I can get an untapped... Well, actually, I will have an untapped source. Nice. I'll be able to counterspell their amazing card that they're about to summon because they are ramping to tremendous levels. I'm playing... The official name of this deck is the Temur Reclamation deck. I keep calling it the Uro deck, but it's Temur Reclamation. Piloted by Autumn Burchett in the World Championship. Okay, so let's see what this opponent's gonna do. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have 7 mana. What are they gonna bring out? Their amazing Planeswalker? They're gonna bait me into some... Oh, they're gonna bring out a huge Hydroid Krasis. That's gonna be a huge Hydroid Krasis that I will counter, but they're still gonna get something out of it. I was about to cast a Growth Spiral. Anyway, they still get something out of that. 3 cards and life. But they don't get a 6/6. And there is that. So let's... So I could do 2 things. Well, let's go for the Gusto. It's nice to have a double shot of Arena hosted by VM Campos. That is so nice of you. I would love to be able to stream like full time or something, but I got a day job, and streaming and such doesn't pay the bills at the moment. Okay, they're gonna bring in Thassa, which I cannot counter that, but I can bounce it back with my Borrower. There's an Uro, fine. So it's Uro versus Uro. So I know that's coming, so I gotta get my counter spell. They don't have enough graveyard stuff, however. They're gonna flicker the bird. Oh man, I should have bounced it before they got to the end step. Reading the card explains the card. Okay, so Narset's Reversal, Growth Spiral, guess they don't have enough to bring Uro back, but they're gonna try to bring their Thassa back, so I guess we'll counter that. Now if I counter... No, I don't have enough blue mana. I was gonna say if I try to Sinister Sabotage, then Narset's Reversal myself. I could double cast it. No, but we don't need to double cast it. Okay, get another Uro, sure. They have 4 cards in their graveyard, 3 that could be escaped. And they have a bunch of 0/3 creatures, and they could also scry on their turn. Let's bring out our Titan again. So how are you doing, Mark? How was your day? It is the end of the day Monday for you now, I believe. If my time traveling works, it's your Monday, and I'm sure you had a productive day. Growth Spiral. I could... nothing much. they still have... Okay, so it's a lot of gooses. A lot of goose, a lot of geese, a lot of mana. They have 1, 2, 3, 4. They have way more mana than me, and this deck is supposed to be crazy with mana, but they just happen to get their God Hand. And will they attack me with their 0 3s? They seem to be forgetting to scry with their Castle Vantress, which is fine. It's Monday night, it was very hot, got the lawn done and fixed things. The kids... And fixed things the kids broke. I guess, since this is a card draw, I guess the intervention... I'll get the intervention and then draw my regular card. Well, at this point, I can bring out my own Uro, or I can have a counterspell ready for their Uro. No, I'm not going to have enough to properly counter it, so let's just bring out... our Uro. They have 3 treasures, they have 4 mana dorks, they have 1,000,000 mana. I'm a little mana starved at the moment, but I've got a 6/6. And they're using their scry for the first time. So that was pretty cool last night, getting a raid from the Magic channel. I should show my chart about how I got like a huge spike in traffic. So usually you want that Nissa like turn 1, and I don't want that Agent of Treachery, so let's try round 2 on that. So what are we going to do here? They have... Let's put in these Aether Gusts and Negates. Let's change up the deck. Let's change up the deck here. Now I haven't worked with this deck a lot in the sense of when I switch over to a different player. So let's see how these changes affect here. I wonder if they were holding on to that agent for something good, or they had it for or they top decked it. At least we get to go first. That Guild Gate is always pretty slow, so we'll drop that. A plain old tapped land. Got the Mystical Dispute. Double blue here. There's definitely an advantage to going first with this kind of deck. Now they have their they have their 3 mana, and that taps them out to have wilderness reclamation. And I've got my Castle Vantress. Ceratops cannot be countered. Wouldn't you know it? Okay, so that has protection from blue, but what about a spell that has... I guess not, because it passed. And then a Nissa. So that Ceratops is gonna be an issue, but let's try to do a big ol' explosion here. Thanks for the cards. I think of something annoying to do with Pharika. Yes, that is definitely... Let me just concentrate really fast here, because I'm going to do the old... huge expansion trick. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that leaves up a counter spell. So let's do... I can't select their Ceratop because the spell is 2 colors. That gives them 5, and then Aether Gust still doesn't work on that. Aether Gust would actually be able to stop the Ceratops when it's being cast, but I didn't have it in time. And that's a Risen Reef. Yeah, I got it to work now. After I failed it a few times, now I know how it works. Two reefs. Okay, well... oh, I can do my Nightpack Ambusher. That will stop the Ceratops, but... I guess... So I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. I can do 3 damage. Draw 3 cards. Get a lot of land. Get untapped. Discard a land. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I can bring out the Ambusher to stop the bleeding, and I have a counter spell up. So I'm gonna have to do that because that's 5 damage at a time. Gains trample. Okay, from Hell's Heart I stab at thee. They're gonna hit me for 1. Thank you, little wolf. And we can counter that. Surveil that away. Hopefully that mystical dispute. Hey, Mark. Hey, Stevie. I was reading what you said. How are you doing? Welcome. Okay, let's bring out some... Well, I'll keep one. So, hey Steve, how are you doing? I'm this close to getting Twitch affiliate. See, this close right here. And, I'm just doing a little bit of gameplay to get there. I'm very, very close. I've also got 7 life left, and my opponent has a lot. And I guess we'll throw down a land. End the turn. Doing better, you recover quickly, already feeling myself today was a good night. Oh, did you have something going on? I know you said you had to leave the stream early last time. Okay, so they're still passing. I guess I should put more pressure. And then scry. Crisis. Got a small dose of pneumonia, but learn how to catch it quickly won't be a huge problem. That's great. That is very good that you're on the mend. How big can I make this crisis? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can make it 9 big. Good. And I've got a 9, 9. They're gonna scry. I've got 3 counter spells, so I think I'll be okay. They bottomed everything. Okay, they're gonna do a lot. They're gonna do their own huge crisis. Okay, and then they're gonna leave up mana for a counter spell. No, they're just gonna go full crisis. Okay. Fine. So they said, I see your 9/9, and I'll raise you a 9/9. So, okay. And they're like, GG. Okay, game 3. Let's see if we keep getting the luck of the draw. We got play first, and then some good counterspells at the right time. Didn't play first, okay. And I can tell that with this deck, again, I'm just playing. I already got to platinum. I'm happy with that. I hadn't been to platinum in 1 or 2 months, so that's good. So I can live with that. Night Pack. That little guy's gonna take a while for it to come up, but I guess I'll grab it. I have 3 mana. And they no more mana. Okay, that's actually great for me. I could Ether Gust that back. They have to cast it again. Yeah, let's do that. Aether Gust, not Ether. Aether Gust. And then they get to draw it again. Okay, they get to draw their own card again and not get a land and pass. Fine. And a forest. Okay, sure. So I can already bring out Uro. I'll probably be okay there because even if they get a land, well, we get our lands accelerating there. Plus 3 life. And GG. Yeah, the RNG. That's exactly what happened with the final game. If you out there in the chat land, let's do it this way. If you out there in the chat land weren't watching last weekend's World Championships, you missed some amazing Magic gameplay. So Paolo Vitor Dama de Rosa played expertly, defeated all his opponents on the top 8, and then Marcio Carvalho was also doing very, very good, and then he got defeated and went to the lower brackets, and then he had to battle so many people to get back to the upper bracket, and so it was PVDDR versus Marcio, and then PVD beat Marcio so fast for the first game. He had to win too. He beat him fast on the first game. Everyone's like, this is going to be so fast. PVD's going to win it. He's won so many other things, and this will be his first world champion. But then Marcio came back, and he beat PV. And then they had to play another game, and another game, and another game. It literally went on so far, and Marcio was just barely holding on, and just expertly, Marcio had to play so much Magic to win. And then at the very end, match 3, Game 3, Marcio got mana screwed for like 3 or 4 turns. And when you're at the top level of Magic, if you get mana screwed one time, you're dead. But he went to 3 turns of drawing, no mana, and his opponent was just accumulating an unstoppable board state, and then he had to do concede. The Magic algorithm totally screwed him at the very end, like my opponent right now, Autumn. So that's a little story for you there. Let's get back over here. Got a victory there, and yeah, very bad there. I got a gem. Great. Okay, like I said, I got up to platinum. I'm happy with that. I hadn't gotten to platinum in a little while, so that's cool. And I'm just happy to play fun, weird, jank things. What should we do? Here's throwing this out to the chat room. Here's the decks. Gabby Spart's part of the championship tournament. No, that was at the very end. She wasn't at that final part of it. So what should we play over here? Like a totally... Should I play my fun little kitty cat deck that has no business playing in platinum? Should we play that deck? What about mono white life gain? What about knights? Menguchi knights, Nolan knights, persistent petitioners, Yukihiro knights. I seem to have a lot of knights decks. Mark's attacks. Yeah, that's that. Hey, yeah, that's that white deck we made a little while ago. I guess it's got version 2 on it because it rotated out, and then I had to kind of change a few things. Wasn't that kind of a fun deck? Let's try that out. Let's take out the deck that we made there a while ago. Oops, I got a notification. Path to affiliate complete. I just got the notification from Twitch that says, I don't know if I should put it on camera, so I'll look at that in a moment. But let's see here. That's a terrible hand, but let's play it. You notice every card game you played, both defensively and offensive, depending on your history over the past 2 decades. Yeah, if you go first or second and such. So in a moment, I think I'll switch over after the game is done. I'll switch over to my Twitch control panel because it looks like Twitch is giving me a notification that I have reached affiliate. Aw, man. Well, are we gonna get some mana shenanigans happening here? If I get my second mana, I'll play the Impassioned Orator, then I can play the Pridemate, or I can just keep gaining life. Okay, let's do that. Let's see, do they have a Omen of the Sea? Do they have a Flash creature? An Opt? Omen of the Sea. Yeah, that's the new hotness at the moment. They're oopsing me because I have no... I'm not drawing any cards. So when you're in Platinum, and they got all their land drops. Okay, so most likely they will have... Oh, okay, Nissan Warden. No one plays that, but that's cool. Okay, let's go to round 2. You can't play Magic without lands, so let's give that another shot. So they're playing... Simic. Now, what's this deck again? I haven't even tried it in a while. Healer's Hawk, Soulmander, Gain Life, Pridemate. No, this deck has worked before. It's just that the algorithm's being a bacallaro. Impassioned Orator for life gain, Savannah Sage life gain, Angel Vitality, Gideon Blackblade, Prism Realm, Gideon's Company, Twin Blade, and Oketra. This deck will be fine. And I do remember a while ago when I played it, it was good, but it's just the mana, the algorithm. At least we get to play first. So, okay, see, this is way more acceptable. Can easily do stuff. And then they had to mulligan. Ooh, they're showing off with their cool World Championship sleeves, like the one I have. I should put my World Championship trophy sleeves on that. Okay, so the next thing I need is starting to get my mana. I just need to get my mana producers. I mean, these are the mana. These are the life gain enablers, and then I just need my life gain payoff creatures or two. Omen of the Sea. Now, if you notice in the okay, that'll work. That will work beautifully. Check this out. Life on that, life on that, life on that. Unless they have a blocker, that is about to be 14 damage. That's a 7/7 double striker. Now, of course, they can easily bounce it back, and then I have to do it again. But that's fine. Okay, here's a Nissa. Yeah, come at me with your 3/3 forest if you want.
The land fights for us.
And they won't, which is fine. Okay, let's gain more life right here. Let's gain more life here. More life here. That is a 10/10. That is a 10/10 double striking Twin Blade Paladin. That does 20 damage if unchecked. Actually, now it's a, hey, I should be, actually, I might actually, you know, if I can somehow give that life, that got transformed. But that's still a pretty big. They turned it into a deer, but it's still a 12/12 deer. Are you sure? Are you sure you know how to play your cards, Moken? And then they're gonna scry too. Okay. GG. It lost all abilities, but the ability that it didn't lose is that these are counters. They're still looking at it like, what did I do? I turned it into a 3-3. Now, there is a challenge that if I gain 50 life in a match, I unlock more game codes for y'all. But that was 33 life. Reach 50 life total or more. What other life gain enablers could I put in this? Oh, Heliod. Heliod will gain a ton of life. Maybe we'll craft this deck with Heliod. I think the deck could reach 50, but the opponent noped out of the situation. So if they play their Omen again... Oh, that's a Growth Spiral. I was going to say, if they play their Omen again, they perfectly omened every single time, but still they're ramping pretty well. Growth Spiral is nice. Elysian Wanderer, I didn't get a chance to see what this little guy did. Constellation, okay. Constellation is cool. Whenever an enchantment enters, you may look at the top 2 cards, reveal a land card. Ooh, they're gonna get a Nissa. That's fine. Sure. Okay, let's see about doing this again. I do want to... Yeah, let's... Nah, let's just do 1 hit on that and then life gain on that. So again, if they turn that into an elk, it's still going to be a 3-3 plus the 4 counters. The counters are separate from the ability, so I'll still have a 7/7 elk. It just won't get bigger. If they elk my Soulmender, that'll be fine. Ooh, Spark Double. They get to make 2 Nissas. Fine. Never seen that before. Someone getting 2 Nissas, so that's cool. Which gives them 1,000,000 mana. Ooh, Evolution Shade. Perfect. Really nice. Well, let's bring out our god and hit one of these planeswalkers. They're about to get indestructible. That's an 11/11. Next turn, when I bring in my Savannah Sage, that'll gain me 2 life, making the Gideon's Company even larger, and giving me a zombie from Oketra. Ooh, that's working really well there. +1. -8. Okay, they have indestructible lands now. Not good. So all their lands are indestructible. They... well, I guess this is game over. So... GG on that. They got their perfect draws on that. Okay, let's change this deck slightly and I put some Heliod's in there because that's a fun indestructible card that gives even more life gain. So I hate that this keeps rearranging the order of my things. I keep setting it for alphabetical. Okay, so Heliod. Apparently I have 4 of them. So let's go for the 50. I guess what I can do is take out the Savannah Sages. That is a one-time gain 2 life, but the Soul Mender is repeatable and it combos with my other creatures. Those angels, no, that's not that impressive. Actually, let's take out those angels and put into Heliod's. Those were flyers that could become 4/4s if I've got enough life, but I'm fine with that. And yeah, let's give that a shot. Let's switch over to, let's switch also the sleeve. Let's go with the trophy. And let's give that a shot. So I wasn't going to stream very, very long. So far I've been live for 54 minutes. I'm just going to stream for an hour. And I did get the, I got a good notification, which I'll pull up in a moment. Okay, so, yep, that's fun. So I'm battling X the Bending. 55 minutes already doesn't seem that long. Yeah, time flies. That's not what I want. Where's my dashboard? Creator dashboard. There it is. Okay, so after the gameplay, after this gameplay, I'll show my Twitch notification here. Hopefully, I don't have to cut anything out. I guess I should look at it before I put it on the screen. But I got the notification from Twitch a moment ago that I reached affiliate status, so I'll pull that up in a moment. So they have some really cool Orzhov sleeves. Look at that, so shiny. But mine is cool as well. Thank you on that. Congrats. I couldn't have done it without the chat people. Now, they're playing Orzhov, so that means they can easily murder my Gideon's Company, even if I make it huge. They will... Oh, man. Well, we got some good things to choose from, so pick your favorite thing there. I would rather they get the Gideon's Company than Savannah Sage. Get the Savannah Sage if you want. And the Twin Blade. Don't read the part about Double Strike. Read the part about the Gideon's Company that it gains 2 counters. That hopefully that'll scare them. Oh no, they're gonna get 2 counters. Oh man. Okay, so they read the card, and we got a Prison Realm ready to go. Let's just accumulate a little bit more life. If we get that 4th land, we're in business. They'll probably Agonizing Remorse me again. That just happens to be the way. See, there we go. Don't you love that algorithm? They might have like a Sorin Planeswalker, and they might want that Prison Realm, but I guess I'll go with the big creature. And this will work. This is another thing to do here, but again, like I'm saying, they probably have some good amount of removal. So even though that's a 4/4, they probably have a Death Sprout or a Murder Cast Down. Well, Cast Down's not in Standard anymore. Cry of the Carnarium. They could have a lot of removal spells in black. Let's see what we get. Taking quite a while to decide. They could have also that one Disfiguring. What's it called? Disfiguring something? Okay, Kaya. That's fine. I have that. I have that. And that's a 6/6. So checking the clock here, I have currently taken 28 minutes and 50 seconds, whereas my opponent has taken 26 minutes. Okay, they're playing stacks. Fine. I guess let's just scare them even more right here. And get the Savannah Sage. It's already done what it needed. Prison Realm can't deal with their stacks, but that's fine. They're gonna need to sacrifice their Kaya. They'll drop whatever sacrificial thing. Another Kaya, fine. And then it passes back to me, and then the strategy is done. And that's a land. Okay, normally right now I would rage quit. But let's just toss this out here to see what's in there. They have their mobilized district, which can come to life. They've got another Kaya. Okay, must be nice when the algorithm loves you. I need 6 mana to have both of those because my Gideon would be dead right away when it became their turn. So I need to toss this. I guess Healy will do the trick. So this is for non-tokens. Even if they create their Ardenvale token from their castle, they would still have to sacrifice their Doom. They're counting a bunch of mana, and they're looking at their graveyard, so they're probably going to return a cheap artifact. I guess not. Okay, well... they probably have their second Doom foretold, so... Doom kind of reminds me of Tackle Maggot. Haha, what a deep pull.
God's blessings in our righteous cause. I will lend you my strength.
Now, hopefully they didn't think that creating their citizen was going to let them avoid their own Doom foretold. What's it called? Citizen or townsfolk? Human. Creature human. Mobilized district. I'm fine if they all go after Gideon because they'll probably 1, 2, 3. How much does Doom Foretold? That's 4 mana. They have 1, 2, 3, 4. They'll probably drop a Doom Foretold on their second main phase. They want me to block with the healer so they can put in their other Doom. Guess we'll do a vigilance on that.
Prepare for battle.
Okay. So they're gonna gum up the works with a 1/1. Big brain play. And they're gonna have a wall. Eventually, they're gonna attack with that. Do they have enough for another? 1, 2. Nope, they won't be able to do another wall. I mean, another. What do you call that guy? There's their glass casket. This is pretty grindy. This is going to be really grindy, so strap in, everyone. Treacherous Blessing. Although the life is a little low, so if they want to do that, that's fine. Okay, they got their own Heliod. They can't do Mobilized District anymore. I'm at 30 life, and I get a Plains. Amazing. So they're going to gain 2 life, then they're going to get Heliod Trigger. They'll probably put it on their human. They have enough for that Mobilized District. They have enough for more humans out of their castle. I'm going to life link their 3/3. If you don't get anything good on the next pull, I need to concede because they've got a very good board state. Okay, that's a good one. It's a 4/4 double strike. Atheros, okay. If they put any coin counters on their tokens, that's worthless. Yeah, that's got double strike. Sure. Reading the card explains the card. Okay, so let's see if they don't top deck Murderer. Close enough. Complete top deck. This deck is pretty close to, in theory, could get to the 50. Because we've got Healer's Hawks, we've got the Impassioned Orator, which hasn't come out at all yet. We've got Heliod, we've got that tap guy that gives you life. Heliod, you know, with one of those with that double striker guy, if I can get Heliod to then give lifelink to the double striker, that's gonna be a huge amount of life. So maybe we need all 4 Heliods and then take out 2 of those Savannah Sages, which only give you 2 life one time. We got the 4 Impassioned Orators that haven't come out at all. And I guess the least efficient of what we've got in there is the Savannah Sage, which just gives you 2 life one time. Put in maybe Charmed Stray. You know, that's repeatable life gain when it attacks, and it could get larger as more Charmed Strays go on the board. Okay, so we're going to assume that they're going to get Doom Foretold. And Kaya's Wrath, just like before, so we'll see what happens here. They didn't mulligan anything, so they clearly got everything that they needed. And what I'm gonna need is some more land. If I get my 3rd land, I can do Heliod and then start getting some crazy life gain. And they are not playing anything. Did they? Okay, they got something. They're going to make a... Okay, perfect. Gain life, turn that into a 3/3. Next I need my 4th land, and then I can do the Twin Blade. Aw, man. Well, I guess that's fine. I can still... I can't Prison Realm an enchantment, but I can Prison Realm a wall. Now the Twin Blade would be great, but I need lands for it. They have their 4 lands for their Doom Foretold, but I doubt they'll do it because when it comes back to them, they'll have to sacrifice the Banishing Light. They might have taken out Banishing Light. They might have taken out Doom Foretold completely. Green? They never had green before, did they? Kaya. Well, fam, that was fun while it lasted. So, let's switch gears over here. I'm going to wrap it up because I've been here for an hour. But let's look at my announcement from Twitch. But like I said, I should first confirm that it's okay for me to show you this. So just one moment. Let me just confirm over here. Insights. And not that. Achievements. Here we go. Okay, let me just set that again here. Here we go. Okay, so I got this. I got this message a little while ago. We got some confetti. You completed Path to Affiliate. You're eligible to become a Twitch affiliate. Now, let me zoom in. That's unreadable. So 30-day performance. I needed to stream for at least 25 hours in 1 month. Check. Oh no, wait, that's Path to Partner. Here we go. Path to Affiliate. Here we go. Affiliate. Reach 50 followers. Well, it doesn't tell you the stats anymore, but okay. Reach 50 followers. Check. I have 57 or something. Stream for at least 8 hours. Check. I have like 15. Stream on 7 different days. Check. I just reached 7 right now. And then an average of 3 viewers. Check. When the Magic company, when the Magic channel rated me, that got me over the top. So affiliate is complete, and there's some sort of get started, which I might check in one moment. I don't know if I can reveal that. The other goal then is Path to Partner. In Path to Partner, I have to stream. Just wondering, before I get started, upstream again on Twitch is easier to get partnered than their YouTube. Yes, YouTube, you need to have 1,000 followers for it to be partnered, to be worth it. I still am not there yet. I'm about to get to 900. It took me 1 year to get to, from 2019 to the end of 2019, it took me 1 year to get like up to, I started 2019 with 500, and then it took me until the end of 2020 to get to like 800. And then now we're in February, and I'm at 890. So I still have 100 to get to on YouTube. You need 1,000. YouTube is so hard. Twitch is also kind of hard. The last thing that was making it hard for me to get to affiliate was average of 3 viewers. And it sounds like, oh, average of 3 viewers, that's not so hard. I've been trying to get to that for months, and it wasn't until Wizards of the Coast featured me that I got to that point. But anyway, so Path to Partner, stream for 25 hours in one month. I think that's doable. Stream on 12 different days. Okay, that's doable. But then I've got to have 75 viewers on average. Recently, so I got the if I get the raid again from Wizards, that'll be great. But anyway, that's a big hurdle. Now another thing that I got over here. Welcome back. Nice work. You have leveled up to affiliate. The Twitch affiliate program allows you to start earning on your Twitch channel. What? While you continue to build your audience and work towards partnership. Very nice. Get to know your audience, mix it up. New viewer retention. So there's a bunch of videos that I need to watch. Stream summary is ready. Path to affiliate completed. My last stream. Control your chat. Interactive tools. So let me change the camera for a moment, because I don't know if you're supposed to see this. Let me just see this for a moment. What's this new get started thing? Affiliate onboarding. You must enable 2-factor. Sure. So I probably will do this a little bit later, because when you started making content on your channel back in 2017, you were at 50. By 2018, you had 100. Very nice. By 2019, you recently reached 115. Yeah, you definitely need to be very active and all of that, and you know, everyone finds their audience and such. So I would definitely give it a shot if you want to do it. I guess what I'll do is I'll do the stuff off camera, because there's some sort of process. Enable 2-factor token, enter your verification token. So they're sending me codes and stuff, and I don't know if this is interesting for people to do. So I think I'll do this a little later, but just for the moment at least, it's cool to it's cool to kind of to get to this level. So I just got one thing set there, and then other settings. So I'm gonna wrap it up. It's 1 in the morning, and then I've got work tomorrow. So okay, I'll just show one more thing. I think it's okay to show this because it's not too private. So I need to do some sort of application thing here. My onboarding, I have to put my payout registration, begin your payout registration. So I have to set up how they're gonna pay me, and probably through PayPal. Then I've got to do Twitch affiliate agreement. I've got to agree to some things. I probably cannot show that eventually, and I have to agree to a lot of things, I'm sure. And then I got to put my tax information there, because, you know, when money's involved, there's always taxes. You know, what do they say? What you can't avoid, death, taxes, and counterspells. And then step 4, payout setup. Choose your payout method. So, okay. Your boy VM Campos is gonna start getting paid, maybe, from Twitch. Now, I do get the most audience traffic from YouTube, but hopefully I can parlay that also into Twitch traffic and maybe get a few bucks here and there or something from Twitch. But anyway, that's there. So, okay, cool. That's what I wanted to share at the moment. I've been streaming for an hour, and I think... Let me look at one more thing here. I think for the usual amazing fans, I've got some arena codes for you. So, how many people are chatting at the moment? It seems to say there's a few people in the chat here. So I know Stevie and Mark, you're there. So you two shall earn some... where do I have those at? You have earned some more codes. So let me mark that right there. And one more right there. Thanks for another awesome stream. You are welcome. There a way you can cross-platform from both to earn a bit more? Yes, you can. Depending on your streaming software, I use Streamlabs, streamlabs.com. You can set it up to simul stream, because right now I'm simul streaming. I'm cross-platforming right now. I'm live on Twitch and live on YouTube right now with the Streamlabs. I'll put that in the chat right there. Streamlabs.com plus Mob Crush plugin. That lets you simul stream. What does it do? It goes over to Twitch, to YouTube, to Mixer, and Facebook. So I don't care about Facebook at all, so I'm not there. And Mixer, maybe I should do Mixer too. I don't know how much more, like, it uses the resources of your system. The more you do that, but that's that. And LOL, you're always here. Yes, you have Streamlabs waiting on the wings. Yeah, yeah, we could, maybe one of these days at the club, we can bring our laptops and then see how our settings are set up and then set you up just right. But for the moment, I think it's time to wrap it up. I got work tomorrow. Actually, I gotta prep some stuff right now before I even go to bed. It's already 1 in the morning, but I gotta take out the trash for tomorrow. Tomorrow's trash day. I got affiliate, which is what I was going for finally. And thanks everyone for hanging out, and we'll craft that massive life gain deck soon enough. And that's it for the moment. So thanks everyone. Don't forget to check out the merch. I'll put that link there one more time. The merch is merch.com/. www.streamelements.com/vmcampos, and you too can have your very own VM Campos t-shirt right there. It doesn't have to be purple, but purple's cool. And there's also black and white, and hoodies, and mugs, and mouse pads. So thanks again. I'll be back. Oh, I forgot to say this to everyone. I'll probably stream tomorrow because let me see, can I pull this up again? I thought it was in the history. Let me just mention something here again. Okay, here we go. Let me just mention one more thing here. Let me switch back to the camera, to the web browser. Just a moment. Web browser, where did you go? Okay, so one more thing, sorry. So there's a bunch of new game modes. So we just did the Festival of Porphyros. Next weekend is Nylea Call of the Wild, Giant Monsters Emblem. So it looks like there's going to be a game mode where you'll just get automatic huge monsters or something. These are coming out this whole month, and they're going to keep changing way more things. Then the week after that, we have Heliod's Glory. You get an automatic Immortal Sun. So all your creatures get +1/+1. Planeswalkers are deactivated, and you draw an extra card. So that's coming. Then we've had Erebos' Memoir of Death, Historic Brawl. So that's going to be cool. I'm going to play my Elenda Black and White Vampire Historic deck, or maybe that Pirate deck that Stevie and I crafted. So that might be cool. That's coming. And then after that, Thassa's Briny Bounty, 150 card pre-constructed singleton. Do we make it ourselves? Or do they give it to us? But we get to have a 150 card deck, singleton. And that's coming in 4 weeks. So that's coming. What's also coming is the Workshop series. This debuts tomorrow. Whatever tomorrow is. It's already tomorrow, but in about 7 hours. The first one is Power and Glory. It's a pre-constructed Brawl event. There's 2 Brawl decks to choose from. An Izzet deck with the Royal Scions, Planeswalker, or Sir Conrad, a mono black deck. So that's only available for 24 hours. So this is, I normally, I don't stream on Mondays, Pacific time, but this is going to be happening tomorrow, Monday, however you define Monday. So I probably will try that a little bit just to hang out with people on the stream. So that's this Monday. It's a special brawl. And then the Monday after that is Heroes of Theros. Play with limited decks drafted by other players. So some of the best limited players that have a 7 and X record are going to donate their decks or something. Yeah, I'm going to go with Sir Conrad, definitely. Those are my colors, our colors, the best colors, right? So we're gonna, on the Heroes of Theros, we're gonna play some other Pro's limited decks. So okay, interesting. And then Uncharted Path, play with standard constructed decks purposely designed to be a little off meta. So then they're gonna give us some decks that are like off meta and weird. And and these events are free. And if you win anything, you get some things like gold or XP or whatever. So yeah, there's a lot of new modes coming out, and the usual. So that's what's coming, and that'll be tomorrow. So yeah, that's the last thing there. Just wanted to say that there's a lot going on, and I'll probably stream tomorrow, same California time. And I'm still kind of thinking about maybe making it a little bit earlier, like an hour earlier. I usually stream at 11 p.m. Pacific time, maybe at 10 p.m. I appreciate both of you often being here, and then sometimes we get Cedric, and then we get, sorry, what was her name? Your friend that also does Magic Puzzle Quest, or the other one. Remember, she's visited a few times. And who else stops by? We get some people that come by on a regular basis. But maybe if I make it a little earlier, yeah, Kamiya, exactly, Kamiya Fire. Maybe we'll get a few more people. But if we keep it at this time, Ashley, yeah. So if you keep it at this time, I don't know how good it is for everyone, because there's a couple people visiting from England and the East Coast. So 11 p.m. is fine for me and Stevie in California time, and I guess also for Melbourne time. But I'm thinking maybe changing the time slightly, but we'll see. We'll keep it as is at the moment. Oh, and then also there was like a new game mode, a stealth game mode that they added about playing limited or something. But anyway, that's it for the moment. I'm rambling. So thanks everyone for coming to hang out as usual. Very much appreciated. You're all great. Thank you so much. Tell your friends, tell them to come and watch and subscribe and raid. Tell them to check out the Patreon, patreon.com/vmcampos, to subscribe for free, to get alerted to stuff, or to go to the $2 tier to get vintage Magic cards and such. Just been getting a lot of new patrons recently. I reached the goal. There was a goal that I had put on the Patreon, and I just reached it. And for patrons, there's a message there for patrons about what that goal meant. So, yep, appreciate that. Onwards and upwards to infinity, and then just a little bit farther. This has been VM Campos. See you next time.